All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JGGen24. And today we're going to be shifting our focus to the multiplayer program. So with all the offline programs done, as I will show you here in a minute, or here we go. So other than the 20 in June program, which obviously I cannot complete at this moment, all the offline programs are done. The summer program, the Pipeline Pass program, they're all done. There's nothing left for me to complete. There's also no Spotlight programs for me to complete either. And no player programs. So with that said, there is still the multiplayer program. Obviously, I cannot complete that at this moment either, because I need to wait for the second drop, which will be coming on Friday. But that doesn't mean that I can't grab some of these guys who are already here, like Bob Feller. And I could grab Luis Robert Jr. And I could also grab some deluxe packs. I could grab a headliners pack. I could grab a lot of stuff, and I can even grab a World Series pack. And you guys know I'm going to be going for that Pedro Martinez card. So that is the plan. I don't know how far we're going to get this time. Or today, let's see, 15, 10, so 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 75. So we can't even get to the World Series program. We would have to wait on that drop. So the farthest that we could get is this hot dog back skin that's here. That's about as far as we're going to get. I don't know if we're going to get it all done today. After all, there are obviously some missions that I'm not going to be able to get done, but I don't think I'm going to get 75 strikeouts. I wish I could, but I don't think I'm going to do it, at least not today. Maybe I could do it before the second drop gets released, but that's only giving me a couple days. Anyway, so obviously I'm going into the event for this. It's obviously Summer Series guys, Silver and Lower Live Series, multiplayer rewards if you guys have Bob Feller or Luis Robert Jr., and it's locked at Red Rocks Stadium. So as you can see, I have some, boy, do I have my work cut out for me on this one. I better keep Jackson Holiday in there if I want some speed, because all the other guys are not quick. I hope Holiday's at least at the top. Alright. Not the best lineup, but it is what it is. So let's do it. You would have thought that this would have taken me a while to get back to get all caught up. And I'm still behind on stuff, like I still gotta do the diamond quests. I still gotta do some of the maps. So he's just gonna throw Bob Feller. 1-0. But yeah, I still got, and I even have to do those showdowns to get Leodalis DeVray. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. I may not. So, there's still some stuff that I could be doing, but I don't think they're worth the grind at this point. I don't think it's worth me doing 2 showdowns on stream just to just to get a that player and eventually Scott rolling. Good. I'm glad that Jackson Holiday got on base.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 12, Carlos Pena.
Runner!
I had to. He was gonna.
All one.
He was gonna get thrown out if I didn't do it. Well, it's not gonna count for a stolen base, unfortunately, but it does put him in a position to be able to score.
Too high. Ball. That's ball four.
Okay, I guess I'm taking a walk.
All one's the count. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Anyway, so, yeah. I'll do it all off stream. The Diamond Quest, the Conquest maps, the getting Leodalis DeVray so I could get Scott rolling. I'll do that all off stream whenever I have time. You know, maybe I'll do it over the weekend since I don't have to do, barring any events going on for tomorrow or Friday. I don't think I need to worry about missing a stream. So making up a stream over the weekend is not going to happen. Uh-oh.
No, he's safe. Safe!
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Now, I do want to talk about the Mets for a second, because last night, that was a bad loss. That was seriously bad.
He's safe.
All right? I mean, they could have won it in the 8th inning. It would have been simple. Get through the 8th inning, get to the 9th. Edwin Diaz shuts the door. Mets win. But that's not what happened. There's a lot of things to take away from that game last night. To me, one of the biggest ones is definitely the bullpen.
That's a ball.
I mean, it's clear that Carlos Mendoza does not trust his bullpen because he wouldn't have kept David Peterson in there for 7 innings. I could see why he doesn't trust it. Reed Garrett is not an 8th inning guy, and neither is Ryan Stanek. They're just not. And you don't have too many other better relievers than that. You know, I would say why not go with Jose Butto? I get that you want him to be a long reliever, but the problem is that you don't have a bullpen outside of him and Diaz. And you cannot be blowing games like that. You can't. Oh, are they seriously doing the,
0-1.
are they seriously doing the, MLB draft right now? Wow, I didn't even know that. I thought that was later. Oh, no, they're not.
Jose
They're not.
Altuve.
It's just MLB The Show promoting their Road to the Show tweet. That's why I was so confused. I was like, wait a minute. Wouldn't they have just
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 4, Lawrence.
wouldn't they have announced that? And why would it be going
Nope.
on right
That's
now?
inside.
I figured that they wanted to wait till after the College World Series was done.
Ball inside.
And I think that's the plan.
That's ball 3.
Wow. I got that ball.
Aye. Count is 3-2.
Doesn't matter.
Got him.
All right, give me Clevenger. Or Clevenger.
Now pitching, Garrett Clevenger.
Clevenger.
Ball, that's
Okay.
out.
They say Clevenger, so that's what I'm going.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
You know what? I should have just let that one drop. I should have let it drop and tried to get a strikeout out of it.
That ball's foul.
But anyway, like I was saying, the bullpen is of no help to the Mets right now. And a lot of Met fans have hopes of them getting to the World Series. Listen, they ain't getting to the World Series with this bullpen. They need more arms. They need more arms. Better arms. Okay? They still, I'm sorry, but I'm not relying on Jared Young to be the long-term lefty solution. Like, they need to get a lefty bullpen arm. They need to get an eighth inning guy.
Ryan.
They need to do what they can to get to bolster that bullpen. Because right now, it's looking more like the 07-08 Mets than it is the 2000 or 2015 Mets. All right. Second thing, the catcher position is a huge prop. All right. At this point, John Heyman even tweeted it out, and you know what? I agree with him. Francisco Alvarez cannot hit. He can't field. I mean, he made such a fundamental error last night that ultimately cost the Mets the game. He had a runner that was hung out to dry in the middle of the base paths, and he decides to throw behind that runner so the runner moves up to third in scoring position to be the winning run. GG's to my opponent, by the way. Sucks that I only got one hit out of that. don't know what I did. Apparently I did something. Alright. Anyway. That's a fundamental mistake. Even the commentators, Ron Darling or Keith Hernandez, was like, he should have ran at the runner. Yes, run at the runner. Because I think maybe what Alvarez was worried about was the runner on first moving up to second, but that helps the Mets. That doesn't hurt them. Because it's better than having a guy on third. What do? You just let one runner move up for the other? I mean, the Mets could have. That fly ball by Austin Riley might not have won the game if Alvarez runs at that runner. He overthought it. And you know what? He hasn't been hitting. And he hasn't been good defensively. And John Heyman ultimately said that Luis Torrens deserves to be the starting catcher for the Mets until Francisco Alvarez can figure it out. And I, quite frankly, take it a step further and I say send Francisco Alvarez back down to the minors. Okay? He needs to figure it out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if after all his injuries he just forgot how to play baseball, but something ain't right with Francisco Alvarez right now. And the Mets cannot afford to have him going up to the plate and not playing baseball. They cannot. And if the Mets don't make any moves at the trade deadline. What's up, Dirty Bird Mike? How are ya? I'm just talking about my Mets and griping about that game last night. They should have won. And they didn't win. And I'm pissed, upset, angry that happened.
Ball one.
What's Soto blunder? If anything, the Soto, whatever Soto blunder you're talking about, I don't think that compares to what Francisco Alvarez did last night. Oh, you're talking about the base runnings. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was dumb baseball right there. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that Soto, I mean, he could say that he was blocked, but at the end of the day, like, you could tell by the crowd's reaction that Acuna had gotten it. So what you need to do, and you cannot rely on the umpire to make a decision right away. Okay, you have to be even if you're blocked, you can tell by the crowd's reaction that Acuna caught it. So then you hustle your ass back to first. I mean, would Soto have scored in the top of the ninth if even if he was safe? I don't think so, to be totally honest. Yeah, it's possible, but you don't know. That's the thing. He could have been left stranded at first. Oh, I agree. I even said to my dad, we were watching the game together, I was like, that's it, the Mets lost this. But I don't think that was the turning point in the game. Okay, they still could have won it in extras if Francisco Alvarez had been smarter. If Francisco Alvarez doesn't throw behind the runner while he's while he's middle of the base paths, or in the middle of the base paths, the Braves don't win the game like that, like the way they did with the Austin Riley sac fly.
Ball.
You know, at the very least, they would have won it on a base hit.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
But Alvarez seriously did not do any favors for Brazaban. He did not. And that's what I'm saying. That's ultimately my biggest gripe, because that's like, you know, I don't. He's not hitting, and we know he can't field. So what the hell is he doing? What up, gamer? Oh no! Of course I'm gonna be upset. The Mets should have won this game. They had a 4-1 lead in the 8th inning, and Reed Garrett blows it. That's my other gripe. Reed Garrett blew it. This is a guy who's supposed to be one of our guys that gets to Edwin Diaz. And what does he do?
Now pitching.
He gives up a 3-run double to Marcell Ozuna and blows it. You were 1 out away. 1. Why could you not get that 1 out? Right now, the Mets bullpen is not doing them any favors. Not Stanek, not Garrett. The only one that's doing at least something for them is frickin' Edwin Diaz. That's it. Jose Butto, sure. In fact, I'm at the point now where I'm like, just have Butto. If you're worried about him being your long reliever, bring him in the 7th and have him pitch the 8th. Because right now, he's the only guy that I trust to get to Edwin Diaz. He's the only guy. I don't trust anyone else. I can see why Mendoza doesn't even want to go to his bullpen. I'm sure he doesn't trust it either.
Nope. Outside.
He's like, I don't have a trap to work with.
I got 3-0. Yeah.
I don't blame him. But the other thing, too, that I blame is the ghost runner rule. I also blame that as well. And I'm fed up with the... Yeah, sorry. I can't control that. My dog is just...
Ball 1, no strikes.
He likes to bark at things.
Ball.
I don't know why. But I'm not sitting in this room in the baking temperatures with my window closed. Okay, I can't do that. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get sweaty in here, and it's gonna make me uncomfortable. Glad I was able to end that.
Leading off for the Bulls, the catcher, Austin.
So, I do apologize.
Hey! 0-1.
But yeah, what I was saying about the Ghost Runner, okay, I've had it up to here at this point with the Ghost Runner. Okay, it was fine during the pandemic, and I get that it speeds games along, but it should, at this point, it should not be at the beginning of extra innings. Okay? All right. Yay, I got a base hit.
The center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Yeah, great job.
Safe.
Should have just gone to second for that.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Well, that's what helped help pay me for this.
Now pitching,
Matt Strom.
Strong.
He's out.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I only got, what, 2 hits out of that? 2 hits. Listen, I can't... I don't think I can do this event. All right? I'm not getting anything out of this. I think I'm going to have to go to... I don't want to, but I think I'm going to have to go to ranked seasons. I don't have a choice. The events right now, I just can't do it. I can't. Yay. 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 Obviously, we're not going to play at Costco headquarters online. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and open up these rewards. Oh, nice. Watch, it's going to be... Oh, no, it's not. Okay, what is up with this? Why am I getting so many... Why am I getting so many, starting pitchers diamonds? I don't want them. And I think maybe the diamond being the first card thing, a change that they made to the packs, I think that only applies to the show packs, because the Ball and His Habit pack, as you said there. I'm playing Diamond Quest, keep getting stubs. I'm 17 out of 24. 17 out of 24 for what? Oh, Ted Williams. Yeah, I'm about halfway. I'm about halfway to Ted. I'm like 12 out of 24. All right, let's see. I'm going to go with Musina because I want to get him done. Oh, jeez. Superfractored Jose Ramirez and Cody Bellinger. Oh, boy. All right, well, I wanted to play ranked seasons. This is what I get. I'm done. P5, nice. But anyway, what I was saying before about the Ghost Runner rule, at this point, I feel like it shouldn't. I feel like it should only be after a certain point in extras. Like, if 2 innings go by and they don't score a run, then you can add the Ghost Runner rule, or you can initiate it, or even if you want to, have the teams use it as like an option, but they can only use it once per game. So they have to strategize. Do they want to keep the do they want to use it early, get it out of the way, or do they want to save it and possibly win it in another case? You get what I mean? Like, at this point, the Ghost Runner rule is just too annoying. And it makes it feel like any wins in extras is illegitimate. Like, oh, you only got it because you had a runner, you had the Ghost Runner rule. God, I miss the days of extra innings where I know it took a long time to finish some of the games. I mean, some of the games went 18, 19 innings, and I agree that kind of stuff cannot happen again.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jay.
But at least that felt legitimate.
Runner! That's a ball. Oh, hey. High one. 1-1.
I tried to hold up there. Nice.
Runner. 0-1.
Let's go. Stolen base. I need these stolen bases, so it's good that I'm getting it right now, but I can't do this in the event. As short as the event is, sometimes they don't account for, like, getting the stats, giving you time to get the stats. And, you know, me, I only got one or two hits in the event that I grinded. I already have 2 runs in this game. And 3 hits, I want to say. 3 hits.
1 ball, no strikes.
In this game, so...
Oh, yeah. 1-1.
I guess for just starting out, ranked seasons might be might be the better choice. But
2-2.
as we get closer towards the end of the first drop, or completing all the missions in the first drop, I think that's... Yeah, but I'm assuming you have a lineup full of those Summer Series players, right? You told me you had Adley Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the difference.
No balls.
I only had maybe 2 or 3 guys, fielders, that were Summer Series programs, and then I had the 1 pitcher, Catfish Hunter. So my lineup was full of silver guys, and that was not helping me win. That's the difference.
Ball, that's low.
Well, I was down 4-0 in one of the event games that I played. that I just played, so not too far off from me either.
He's up.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Nice. Just a bit unlucky there.
Leading off for New Jersey, the second baseman, Harris.
Ball. 1-0.
Mm.
Hoo-yah! That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1-2.
I'm sorry, man.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's the way ranked seasons goes
2
sometimes.
and 2.
It's tough.
Ball.
But hey, at least you got some runs, you got some hits. You know, your opponent just beat you, plain and simple. Or got a lucky break with the home run.
Ball 4. Take your base.
There you go, 4 home runs. Dude, I wish I could hit 4 home runs in a single game. I mean, I play at Polo Grounds, but don't seem to hit a lot of home runs here.
He's out.
See, I would have just gone the second, but okay. That's fine.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes.
Need a strikeout here. Ah, that's not a strikeout. Ah, come on. Darn it.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Uh-oh.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Yasna.
Foul ball. Ah. 0-2.
Oh, come on. How does he get to that?
Leading off for the Wolves, the left fielder, Jay Wood.
Ball. 1-0. Ah! 1-1.
Don't know how I couldn't catch up to a 93 mile per hour fastball, but okay. A little more to the left, and that would have been an extra base hit.
Here.
That's the other thing. I need extra base hits. I need
0-1.
total bases.
0-2. Hey! Ball. 1-1.
Strike 3. Yeah, I needed a hit like that. But you know what, Cutter? I'm assuming that was right down the middle.
Heck! 0 balls, 1 strike.
No way.
What you got?
I didn't think so. I was hopeful, but didn't think that would work. Or that he would get...
That's a ball.
That he would get the strike. Or the call against him.
Ball.
Okay, so now my opponent's gonna... My opponent's now gonna go ahead and be patient.
Strike 2. Full count.
Strike 3, sit down. Good, I needed a strikeout.
Now batting. The
That's
left
why I
fielder,
need...
Ryan
that barking is
Ryan
exactly why I need to get the AC put in my room soon. The fact that I've even gone into June with this and not put in the AC is amazing.
Too late. He's in there.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting. Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey!
Wood, this better be a shot home.
He's safe. Hey!
Well, there goes
No
my
ball,
lead,
1
so
strike.
now I gotta get it back.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
What up, SB Champ? How are you? Yeah, that was rough.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
That was rough. You're just grinding mini seasons? Cool.
Ball.
I'm doing the multiplayer program. I'm in ranked seasons right now because the events I'm just gonna get killed on, so I might as well try to get as many stats as
Nope,
possible
ball.
with in ranked seasons. Even if I get crushed, like I mean, I'm not really getting crushed right now, but
Got him.
still, I'm losing.
Right 2. 0-2. 1-2. Ball. 2-2. Hey!
Leading off for the Seagulls, the catcher, Mike
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Piazza.
Nice. How you liking him so far?
Up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Yeah, I know. I know it can still be very, really good. I know. Believe me.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Up. He's up.
Oh, so you took him out? You just P5'd him and you took him out?
Leading off for New Jersey, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Hee-ha! Hee-haw! No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, let that be gone, please. Come on! What do I have to do to hit a home run at Polo Grounds?
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That's a ball. Outside.
I know I've hit them at Polo Grounds before, but seems like lately I haven't been able to hit them.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cameron Meisner.
No, that's inside.
Okay. All right.
1-1.
I think he's going to get on base. Good.
Hey!
Good. I needed that.
Hey! 0-1.
Let's go. That's why you... Yeah, Look, I don't disagree with having a God squad and a parallel XP squad. It's just... I figured that the players that I've got... that I'm working on parallel XP... I figured that they're good enough that they can be on a God squad. Because they've already leveled up. They've already got that
Leading
attribute
off for
boosts.
Chicago, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
What the heck? How does he keep getting fouled off pitches like this? Of course. That's going to go foul, though, so thank God for that. Well, he doesn't get the home run, but I don't get a strikeout. I don't know how many I have at this point with Mike Mussina. Probably not a lot. I want to say like 2, maybe 3.
Ball out.
It just
The
helped
first
him get
baseman, number
a
34,
triple with Ryan
David
Lupwood.
Ortiz.
But we are playing at Polo Grounds, so,
1 ball, no strikes.
I made the choice to play here. So anything my opponent does that wouldn't normally be triples or whatever, that's on me. Strike 3. Sit down. At least I was able to keep that from being anything special, like another run.
Raleigh.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0. Ball.
Oh, you're talking about Bo Bichette. Okay. Well, that's going to help towards my total bases. Now let's see if I can turn it into a run.
Heck one. 0-1.
'92 Buxton in center. That's a good choice.
Leading off for the Seagulls, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
That's a ball. He's out.
Tried to go for the diving catch there. Didn't work. Also, kind of interesting that I have Mike Mussina still going. I mean, yeah, he's at 57 pitches, but I would have thought by now he would have been out of here. Nice. A little closer than I would have liked, but I still think it was the right decision.
One zero. That's a ball. That's inside. Ball.
I mean, it wouldn't have been a home run anywhere else, but still, like, you get a good timing with the PCI nearly on the ball.
1-0.
You kind of hope for good results. Meanwhile, that somehow amounts to a base hit. It was a perfect. Excuse me.
Now pitching.
Okay, now he's bringing in
Soto.
Soto. He wants the lefty-lefty matchup. I can respect that.
That's a ball. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey!
And also James Wood as well.
Leading off for Chicago, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
All right, let's get one of the gold pitchers in here. I guess Griffin
Now
Jacks.
pitching. Griffin Jacks.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And that's gone. What? It's gone. What? What the heck?
The center fielder.
I'm sorry, am I bugging out here?
Bellinger.
Did anyone notice how strange that play was? I thought for sure it was out. Because I didn't see the baseball icon pop up. So I figured it was out. It was out of the park. But it was just off the wall? And how come it didn't let me control Babe Ruth? Why did I have to wait for it to land
2 balls, 1 strike.
in center field in order to finally take control? Oh my gosh. What a weird play.
Here, what? No balls, 1 strike. Ball. 1-2.
I mean, that should have been a ball. I swung at it.
No, ball. Hey,
Backdoor cutter. Can't be mad about that. Pete Alonso, dang. He better get super fractured.
Now batting, right fielder, Babe Ruth.
Hey, ha!
He better get super
0-1.
fractured. Because this game alone, he's had major problems. I don't think he's even made contact with the ball.
Ball. Up. No.
Yeah, 89 speed was just going to be way too tough to turn the double play. But you know what? We got the lead runner.
No, he beat it. He beat it. It's 0-1.
Just making sure that he's not going
Now
anywhere.
batting, catcher Mike Piazza.
I don't think my opponent is... I think my opponent has the stolen bases because he would have already tried to go with Trevor Story if that were the case.
Leading off for New Jersey, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
That's a ball. 1-1. Nope. Ball.
Definitely got that call my way.
He's out of there.
Go up? Oh, okay. I thought you were going to save this for Friday, but if you want to do it now, that's fine. Heck, we could still do it on Friday. I'm still going to be grinding the multiplayer program. Alright, GG's to my opponent. He took control. Yeah, that's what I figured. Hey, at least Messina is super fractured. And so is Pete Alonso. No Babe Ruth or Manny Machado yet. Hold on, I just want to see where I'm at with the program. Oh, I got the 5 packs. Alright. You want to invite me, or do you want me to invite you? How do you want to do this? Alright. I think you're down at the bottom here. There you are. Alright. We're gonna play somewhere else. Let's see. Where should we play? I mean, I had success at Bayfront Park. The last time I did a co-op game. You up for Bayfront Park? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I had Gil Hodges tier 1. I kind of forgot about that. Well, I'll throw him in. Also throw in James Wood. And I'll throw in Byron Buxton. My pitcher is going to be Tyreek Skubal. And I'll throw in Gagne. And we're going to need a lefty. A good lefty, not Colombe or Hader. Chapman, maybe? I'm good. All right. Two good options with Roger Clemens and Tyreek Skubal. Don't forget that whichever one we don't use, we can always put them. Okay, then I'll leave Evan Carter exactly where he is. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we're ready. We get Tyreek. Sindisley Austin. Well, that just means we have to wait back on his pitches because I don't think we're going to see a lot of speed stuff from him. So we're going to have to be careful of the off-speed pitches.
No balls, 2 strikes. He's up.
Batting second, the second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Hiya! 0-1. Hiya! No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Oh. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hiya! 1-2. That's a ball. 2-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Good. Getting my strikeouts in. Oh, if you can, gamer, if you get a guy on that can swipe bases, do you think you can swipe bases with him? Or steal with him? Because I need some stolen bases, and it would be nice not to have to worry about it. I'll do the same thing. Like, well, I was going to try with Buxton there, but that is clearly not happening.
That's it out. Hey!
Yeesh.
0-1. Rack 2.
I say we need to wait back on the off-speed pitches, and what do? I jump all over these off-speed pitches, and I get out in front of them. Thankfully there, I was able to finally wait back. But man, that took a while.
Hike 1. It's 0-1. That missed. That's a ball. That's inside. Ball. Yeehaw! 2-2's the count.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll just bounce back next inning. Yeah, you really got to wait back on Jim Palmer.
That's a ball. He's out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 25, Rafael Palmeiro.
Yeah.
Nope, ball.
I get it. It takes some adjustments.
That's a ball.
You know, but you got to make those adjustments soon. Otherwise, this is going to be
Down.
a very short game.
Hike 2. 2-2. He's out of there.
Oh, your favorite person.
Hey. Nope, ball. Ball outside.
Strike 3, sit down. I kept wondering why you kept going to the pitching outside. Like, I thought you were setting him up to go inside.
1 ball, no strikes. Hee-haw! 1-1. Ball inside.
Interesting. See, every pitcher I use is pitched to strikeout. That's what I try to go for. They make contact, it's usually going to be a home run.
0 balls, 1 strike. One and one. No balls, 1 strike.
There we go.
Ah! 0-2. And 3.
All right.
Ball.
Wow.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 13, Joey Gallo.
1-0.
There we go. Double play right there.
He's going.
Oh, no.
Hey, he beat it.
You know what? The effort was there. That's what matters. Now that's a double play.
Oh,
Woo!
he's out.
Getting some hops on that one. Woo! Oh, yeah. What the? Yeah. July 10th. Okay, so still got.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Why is it was coming out so-
Hurt.
Wait, does go off? Oh,
That's down. That's a ball.
I'm stealing with Geloff.
Runner, runner.
Don't swing! Don't swing! I said don't swing! I was. See, now they.
Attack. He's out.
Damn it! God damn the ads. Okay, alright, just resume. Damn it. All right, could you at least steal with Byron Buxton here? Hold on.
Runner, runner, runner.
Thank you. Side to the side. Oh,
Head on the tag.
okay, yeah. Apparently didn't have as good of a steal rating as I thought he did. God.
Right two.
All right, that's
0-2.
my fault. You know what? This whole inning is my fault. I made bad base running decisions.
Inside, ball.
Nice.
No, not stealing with Jeter, so go ahead and swing away.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-0. Hut. 1-2's the count. Got it.
SC2, what is that? Oh. Okay, well. I mean, whatever changes help get us hits and everything, that's more important.
Ball. 2-1. Hee-haw. 2-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Nice, we're getting four strikeouts with him.
0-1. Ball. Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here.
There you go. Nice, strike 3, sit down. Racking up the strikeouts also helps.
0-1. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. Run!
Strike 3, sit down. I think Moncada may have the speed to be able to swipe if I could get on base with him.
Hee-haw! It's 0-1. Right. No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. 2.
God, so much freaking movement.
High 3.
Okay.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Kerr.
Ball. 1-1. Two one. Count's full.
Okay.
Leading off for the Expos, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
All right.
Hee-haw.
Oh, jeez.
He's in there. Hook.
Wait.
0-1.
What was that?
2. 0-2.
Did you say something, gamer? Strike 3?
What?
Sit down. I was wondering if you said something, because I heard something through my controller.
Now batting,
Before the
right
what?
fielder, Evan Carter.
Hold on, I gotta pick
Controller
him
on.
off. Getting too much of a lead there.
Hee-haw. 0-1.
Go home, go home, go home. There you go.
Here, work. 0-1. Hook.
Strike 3. Sit down. Double play right there.
What a dum-dum.
Yeah.
Leading off for New Jersey, the right fielder, Evan Carter.
Not sure what made them want to even do that. Like,
0-1.
I guess whoever was running the base paths, I think they just wanted to make the
0-2.
runner on first go, but must have accidentally sent all the runners, which is not good. I can't hit with Evan Carter to save my life.
Hoo-yah.
Of course,
I can't
I can't hit with him to freaking... Sorry?
Apparently Jim Palmer's my freaking dad this game. Holy shit.
Might help me if I swung, but... Oh, damn! Yeah, that's a good... Gave that one a good ride, and that's freaking Zach Geloff.
The stoner.
There you go.
Alright, is this attempt 2 of stealing with Buxton or no?
Let me see what his steal rating is, because that last attempt wasn't very good.
21.
Yeah, 21 steal rating, no. If he had better steal rating, I might, but he's terrible.
2 strikes.
Oh, cheat him. God damn it.
It's all right. I'll see if I can get Byron Buxton around. Just need a gapper, and that should be enough. He's got 84 speed. Nope, not a gapper. All right, forget that plan. But at least you hit the home run with Zach Geloff.
Here. It's 0-1. Ball outside. Hit.
Why does he keep going down the middle game?
1 and 2's the count.
Out of here.
There you go. Strike 3, sit down. Keep racking up those strikeouts. Eric Scooble. Woo!
That's a ball.
Imagine what if we had picked Roger Clemens, imagine how many strikeouts he'd have right now.
I mean, we could take Roger Clemens out to Penn in the A's.
1-1.
You want to be a
Yeah,
troll?
that's true. We could.
1 and 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
He went.
Did he go?
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Ball.
So close. There you go. Strike 3, sit down.
I didn't feel early on that, but okay.
And I didn't think I was late on that, but okay.
That might drop.
Moose.
Damn it.
Bus family is entering into an agreement to sell majority ownership of Lakers to Mark Walter, CEO of TWG Global. Wow, the Bus family selling the Lakers? Jeez.
Oof.
Never thought I'd see the day. Well, they're selling a majority. So they're not going to be majority owners, but it sounds like they're still going to have a stake in the team.
That's a ball. That's inside.
So that means they can't change the name. They're still going to be called the Lakers. Okay.
Now batting, the shortstop, Josh Smith.
Okay, I really think I'm pushing it here with Tyreek. Considering he's in the yellow.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Ah,
1, 2.
that bunt threw me off. My fault.
2-2. missed. That's a ball. Count is full.
Strike 3, sit down. All right. I'll make sure to put in Roger for the next half inning, okay?
Roger, Roger. Jared Jones coming in?
Now pitching.
Nope. Okay.
Camilo Doval.
Oh, yeah. 0-1. Ball. 1-1. 2-1. Hey! Ha! 2-2's the count.
I was laying off the inside pitches throughout this at bat, and then I go and do that.
Full count.
And it doesn't matter because he gets me with a cutter 100 miles per hour in the strike zone.
That was good timing.
That missed. That's a ball.
Making Eric
Sorry,
Davis work out
my
there.
dad was shouting
soon.
upstairs to me. Hold on. Gonna put Roger Clemens in.
Now pitching.
There you go.
Roger
Have fun.
Clemens.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw! 0 balls, 1 strike. He's out of there!
Now batting.
Goldnick Piazza.
Piazza.
Hee-haw! 0-1. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Heck! 0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
Ooh. That was a pretty good one. Ah, darn it. Not even warning track.
My PCI just missed it by a ball hair.
Still enough to make it a fly out, which sucks.
Ball.
If I moved my PCI slightly, that maybe would have been a double.
Yeah! Hey, 1-2's the count.
Nice. Don't
If he didn't
steal
dive
with
there, he would
Gil.
have got me.
He can't steal. What?
If he would have didn't dive there, he would have got me.
He did dive.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. He would have got me if he didn't
Oh,
dive.
you're saying if he didn't dive, he would have gotten you. Maybe.
0-2.
Oh well. Can't tell people how to play the game.
No, that's down. Ball. Ball. Hey!
Ah, crud. Alright. Let's see. Actually, I want to give Roger a try.
No
I
ball,
haven't been
one
able to
strike.
play with him before, so this will be my first chance.
Yeah. No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey!
Now coming into pinch hit.
Yeah, because
Gavin
clearly throwing in a
Lux.
lefty is going to make all the difference in the world. But you know what? We got a ton of strikeouts with Tyreek Skubal and with Roger Clemens. That one run was all we needed.
Now batting. The
Well,
second baseman,
assuming that we hold on to win this game, probably gonna have to watch out for Skubal or for Davis stealing.
1. 0-1.
Little check.
He's in there.
That was close, though. That
I
was
think you should've got him
very
there.
close.
I think we need a review on that.
No.
Huh?
Hey!
I think we need a review on that.
Sorry, not reviewable.
Right! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. That could have been a stolen base for them. Oh well. GG's, gamer. Always fun. Now I get all my rewards. I like that this year they don't move you back down to All-Star when I like they don't move you back down to All-Star when the season is over if you're in pennant. So that's nice. Yeah, we'll definitely sell Chapman. I need to get my coins back up. Alright, but before I do that, I need to check out the multiplayer. Yeah, still gonna need two stolen bases, but hey, we got a home run. So you helped me with that, gamer. Total bases. More than halfway, so that's pretty good. More than a quarter way. All right, hold on. I'm going to make some changes here. So first off, I'm taking Mike Messina out finally, and I think we're going to put in Catfish Hunter since he's tier 3. And then we're also going to take out Pete Alonso. Who can we put at first? We could put Gil. Yeah, let's go with Gil Hodges. Doing good on that. Oops. All right, back to the solo grind. Yeah, you know I'm going with Shohei. Cool Kid 678. Well, best of luck, Cool Kid. You know he's a cool kid by the way he uses the K for cool instead of the traditional C. Cool whip.
Batting
Cool
second,
whip.
the left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Pass me
That's
some
the
of that
ball.
cool whip. I need some cool whip for my pie.
2-0.
Cool whip. I just love the ending to that entire exchange. It's like he's eating the pie, and then
No, that's down. Ball.
Brian gets so frustrated with him to the point where he yells at him, "You're eating hair."
Heck, what?
Oh God, it's great. It's definitely
One strike.
a favorite moment
Yeah.
of mine in terms of Family Guy. Man, my opponent is not going to let me get strikeouts with Otani. Oh, is that Rick? Is Rick
One ball,
dancing?
no strikes.
Is that one of your
0-0.
emotes, Shano? Nice. Hey, you going live pretty soon?
Batting second, the left fielder, Jay Wood.
Nice. There's my 4th stolen base. Now I need one more, and I'll have Bob Feller. Would have been even cooler if you got Pickle Rick dancing.
Heck. 2-2. We got a full count. Heck.
Strike 3. Dang. Oh, just got under it.
Batting fourth, the Catcher, Cal Rollins.
Okay. Didn't need to go that far.
No balls, 1 strike.
But I hear you. I don't like pickles either. I'm not a pickle guy. Oh my god, can I freaking swing?
He's out.
How do you end up grounding on a cutter that's over the middle?
Yeehaw! It's 0-1.
Nah, just take the out at first. We weren't going to get him at second.
Pinch hitting.
Oh,
Jason
sounds like the neighbor dog is over.
Varitek.
We're going with Jason Varitek? Okay. I mean, I think Cal Riley has more of the power. I think he's a better... I think he's a better option than Varitek, but that's just my opinion.
Leading off for the Wolves, the right fielder, Bay.
Hey! 0-1. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Well, at least I'm swinging. I'm striking out, but I'm swinging.
0-1.
There we go. Machado with a base hit. Assuming he gets there, he will. What now?
Ball.
Oh, by the way, congrats to the Florida Panthers, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. You know, they figured something out. The Panthers have figured something out, and I say kudos to them. And this whole idea of, you know, tax-free states versus the states or the cities where there are taxes, like, I don't buy this argument in the NHL. Because you look at baseball, well, if that were the case, then why do the Yankees have 27 World Series championships? And why would Juan Soto, if he cared about not paying taxes, why would he go to the Mets instead of going further south? You know what I mean? At least in baseball, the argument I don't feel like works. Because even the Braves don't have big-name free agents. They've made trades, yes, but they're not spending a whole lot. You know, or Texas. Even Texas didn't have big name free agent. Well, they did have Semien. And who was the other one? Semien and, oh gosh darn it, Corey Seager. So actually, maybe it works in that situation. But still, like, that was 2 players out of 9. Oh boy. So in terms of hockey, I don't buy it. I think that's just people politicking. You know, and especially since NHL, like,
That's the ball.
you don't hear too many guys getting. You don't hear of too many guys getting big name big contracts out of the NHL.
2-2.
So I don't buy that argument. I think plain and simple, the Panthers have figured out a system and it's working for them. I mean, Tampa Bay did the same thing. Why can't the Florida Panthers now? Although you'll have to stack up those 2 franchises against each other, and they got to determine who was the better Florida hockey team. Strike 3, sit out.
Leading off for
At least I finally got a strikeout. Starting to think I wasn't going to get one.
He's out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cameron Meisner.
Hee-haw!
Oh, ignore those high-pitched sparks. Those are the neighbor dog. She's over.
Hee-haw!
Getting one more stolen base here would be nice. But not if my opponent isn't going to let me get on base.
Call. Oh, yeah. No balls. 2 strikes. Ball.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Veritek.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Hit hard, just hit
Got him.
hard enough at the second baseman he could field it. Alright, I need to seriously get some hits, because I think I only have the one, and that was with
That's
Misner.
a ball. Nope, ball.
Wait a minute, since when does Gil Hodges have 95 speed? I think that was a glitch. Unless I have to go back and look at that for a second.
No, that's in. Hee-haw! 1-2.
Now batting, right fielder, Babe Ruth.
Hut! 0-1.
Ugh, I gotta do a better job of cleaning my glasses. Because that was horrible. It's horrible looking at them right now. Smeared and everything, yuck.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Jose Bautista.
Apparently Jose Bautista can just hit Shohei Ohtani, no problem.
Ah! No balls, 1 strike. Here. 0-2. He's out. Huh. Hoo-yah! It's 0-1.
Leading off for the Wolves, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Right 2.
Strike 3. God! Golly! Come on, man!
Hey! 0-1.
I don't know. Maybe I'm second guessing my decision to have Kyron Paris at second. He's not hitting from it.
Foul ball. He's up. That's an out.
Got him. What a nice double play.
Hey! 0-1. Ball high.
Strike 3, sit down. Okay, so 2 strikeouts.
Now pitching,
Yep.
Mark Davis. Now batting, the designated hitter, Cameron Meisner.
Oh, I needed that base hit. Come on.
Hee-haw. 0-1.
Now batting, first baseman, Gil.
Tag one.
He's out. He's out by a country mile.
Tag. He's out.
Leading off for the Nationals, the right fielder,
No. You beat me, you beat me. So that's it? I guess that was it. But that's still not going to help me with the multiplayer program. I mean, the innings don't matter. I don't care that he was beating me. And I didn't want a friendly quit. But anyway, second base. You know what? I'm going to take a chance and try Marcus Semien. I've hit well with him in the past. I'm getting rather impatient with Babe Ruth. All right, finally got another opponent. Good. Let's do it. Hey, Peach. Not much. How are you? Jeez, I'm getting a lot of home games. In fact, I think all my games have been home games in this stream. All the online games have been the home team. Still here, just got a no problem, gamer. No problem. Doing well, about to hop on the MLB. Nice. I'm just grinding the multiplayer program, yeah. The
Ball outside. Nope. Ball.
although I'm not having much luck on it, I'm actually really struggling. I've only made like 5 program stars. Yeah. I mean, you hit a home run, though, with Zach Geloff, so that's pretty impressive.
Count is full. Miss. Ball 4.
Damn.
Take your base.
Oh, is this guy is this guy Marines? Because isn't that the Marines logo?
No, that's it. Ball.
How was that ball?
2-1.
Come on.
Hurt. Ball.
Seriously?
Full count. Runner. He hot.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, he's safe.
Got him. Sorry, this is my last game of the stream. This is gonna be my last stream. You can redeem it tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. That, or you can redeem it. You can redeem it now, and then when we do, and then whenever you get. That's up to you. Peach, do you want to do a 2v2 or a 3v3 with Gamer? But that wouldn't be until Friday.
0-1.
Of course, we could do a 3v3 tomorrow, too.
2 strikes.
You could redeem it tomorrow. If you're planning on doing co-op, Gamer, then you can redeem it tomorrow, and we could do it tomorrow. Co-op games I have no problem doing. It's the 1v1s that I have a bit of an issue with. I mean, I shouldn't, because people should be... people, if they want to go up against me, they should feel free to go up against me. It's just... when I'm trying to grind stuff, that's when I get annoyed by the 1v1s. The co-op games, I have no problem. But again, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from if you want to 1v1 me. It's just know that, yeah, I have a bit of a issue because I'm trying to grind stuff, and if I get interrupted, that's just going to make what I do much, much longer. Yeah, see, I knew it. The U.S. Marine Corps. Yeah, so this guy, this person is either a Marine themselves, or they know someone in the Marines, or maybe they just like the Marines. That's always an option. I never had a problem with Marines.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Yeah, I don't really care for Squid Games. I'm not worried about it. I don't care. I tried to get into that show and I just couldn't.
2-2.
Should have dove for that one, but I thought that Mookie was fast enough he could get to that.
Batting 8, the first baseman, number 25, Carlos Delgado.
Hey, ha! Outside, that's a ball.
Beautiful. Now if I could just get some hits, because right now I have nothing.
Leading off for New Jersey, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, I know. I was very frustrated by that, but I have a lot of frustrations with that game. Francisco Alvarez, Reed Garrett, and the Mets bullpen, and the Ghost Runner rule. Those are my biggest 3 frustrations in that game.
That's a ball. 1-2. That's a ball.
No. I was fine with it during the pandemic, but now it just makes me feel like all these wins are illegitimate. I guess I'm old-fashioned, Peach, because I grew up in the era where we didn't have Ghost Runner. You know, you had to go, if you had to go 18, 19 innings to be able to get that one run to win the game, that's what you did.
That's up. That's a ball.
But I don't like that Ghost Runner. It just makes me feel like the wins are illegitimate. They're like, oh, well, you got the win because you had the Ghost Runner. I would be fine with the Ghost Runner rule in like the 12th or the 13th inning, but not the 10th inning. Or I would even be okay with it as like a strategy thing. You know? Like, the managers can choose when do they want to use the Ghost Runner rule. Or when they only get 1 use per game in extras.
0-2.
All right, so the home team, they can choose when they want to do it. Maybe the away team, it's a strategy. Like, do you want to use it early on and try to end the game early? Or do you believe that you can get through the team and eventually get to a point where you can use the Ghost Runner rule and walk it off yourself? You get what I mean? Like, use it as a strategy.
0-2.
Like, if you're the home team and you're able to keep the away team off the board in the top of the 10th, maybe you decide to use the Ghost Runner rule there and then try to win the game there. And if you don't succeed, then you have to do the rest of the game. You have to do the rest of the game without the Ghost Runner. And that puts you at a risk because then the away team, they see that they could do their Ghost Runner rule, and if they score, then you have to tie the game. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, me too. But
No balls.
Yeah, you're right. MLB would never do that. Really? Oh, okay, good. It's a foul ball.
Leading off for the Wolves, the second baseman.
No, my opponent is not mad right now because they're leading 1-0. And they're getting a bunch of strikeouts with Nolan Ryan. So I don't think they're mad. I don't think they're mad they're winning. They might be mad about that home run, but they're not mad right now because they're winning.
Hoo-yah! 0-1. Here! 0-2.
Strike three. Making it way too easy for this guy. I don't even have a hit to my name. This guy is throwing a perfect game right now with Nolan Ryan.
0-1. Here, right. 0-2.
No, not even close. It's because I'm playing games like this where I get maybe 1, 2, 3 hits. I don't score any
Leading off for the
runs.
Devils, the third baseman, Joey
That's the
Gallo.
reason for that. So right now there's only 5 program
Yeah.
stars. That's all I have.
0 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball.
Come on, Gil, you could have caught that and would have been the first out.
Down, ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting.
At least I'm getting strikeouts. Or I'm getting a strikeout. Ah, here's Adam Dunn. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Peter Fairbanks ain't never dropped the ball.
0-1.
Ooh, I left that changeup hanging, and I knew that.
One ball, 2 strikes. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Wish I could have gotten this strikeout there, but I guess I got to getting out any way I can.
Leading off for New Jersey, the designated hitter, Cameron Meisner.
Meissner? Oh, I thought it was Misner.
Hey, ha! It's 0-1.
Wow. Yee, rip. See, that's why I don't play on anything harder for Diamond Quest than freaking
1-2.
veteran. That's it. And I'm only doing that for the moments and the showdowns. Because I have to.
He's out.
The left fielder, number 29, Jay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm seriously thinking about quitting this game because I don't think I'm gonna...
0-1.
I don't think I'm gonna get a hit. Not with Nolan Ryan pitching. And my opponent looks like he could go ways.
Hit, 3.
Now batting, first baseman, Gil Hodges.
I didn't even think "Screw Me" was censored.
Ball.
I mean, gamers said it, and no one... the bot didn't come up for that.
1-1. Here. 1-2's the count. Ball. 2-2. He's out.
Babe, but you just said it.
The second baseman, Ryan.
Oh, maybe there were some... Maybe I made some decisions by the bot. Or I had the Twitch, like... I don't know why I had those words, like, picked up.
1-1.
Yeah, I probably did.
That's
My
ball.
bad. don't know. At least at
First baseman,
Polo
number
Grounds, I
25,
was hitting the
Carlos
ball and getting runs.
Delgado.
Bayfront Park, I'm not hitting at all. I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I've had like 2 games at it. I don't know. Maybe I just caught lightning in a bottle hitting 2 home runs with James Wood here, and that was it. I'll consider a stadium change for the next stream.
Got him.
Yeah, and both of those guys are in my lineup right now, and neither one of them is hitting for me. I'm being shut out by or no hit. In fact, I think it's a perfect game right now. That I'm being pitched against.
Heck one. 0-1. One and one.
Maybe, but I also had to deal with Tyreek Skubal in between that time frame. And I only got the win there because my opponent quit, but he was beating me 2-0.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
What now? I don't know. I don't know. He wanted a friendly quit. I refused to give it to him, and he quit. I thought maybe he was just trying to give me mercy, but I guess he had other things to do. But I never accept a friendly. The way I see it, you either mercy rule me or you beat me the old-fashioned way. Through 9 innings. That's how you beat me.
Leading off for the Devils, the right fielder, Victor Scott. Now batting, the center.
I feel bad because had he been in here and said, "Hey, I need to go do something," I would have been like, "Okay, I'll give it to you." I didn't try to be a dick about it. I don't want to try and be a dick about it. I didn't want the. I had no idea what the mercy or the friendly quit was for.
Take your base. No, that missed. Two and 0. Ball. Hook. Take your base, ball 4.
Now batting, catcher Mike Piazza.
Against me? Yeah. If you come in there and say it. If you come in there and say, "Hey, I have a family emergency, can we please..."
He's out. He's out of there.
can we friendly quit, and then I'll give it to you. But you need to let me know. If you don't let me know, then I don't know what the reason for the friendly quit is. And I won't accept it. Yeah, Hunter's done after this game. I wouldn't do it if I was leading. If I was leading and they said they had a family emergency, I'd be like, sorry, then you could just quit now.
No, that missed.
I'll quit. I'll give a friendly quit if I'm behind and it's a family emergency, because at the very least, like, that's the least that I could do. Good thing I didn't hit. Good thing he didn't hit that home run when I had bases loaded. Otherwise, talking a different ball game.
Leading off for the Wolves, the second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Heck!
I need to try something else.
Ball. Heck one.
Tony got a
1
free
and 1.
strikeout and he came back. He
One ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, it's unfortunate,
Now batting,
but
shortstop, Mookie.
next time don't give a, or try to take care of your business when you're not up to bat. If he's playing a co-op game, why didn't he just wait till
0 balls, 1
his
strike.
friend or his partner was batting?
Nope, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh.
Off PCI shit?
Now pitching, Griffin Jets.
No, ball. 1-1.
Reggie Sanders hit a grand slam off of you. You want to cry? Oof.
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos Delgado.
Should have gone to. Should have gone the first.
Oh yeah. 0-1.
Runner!
Ball.
No, he's safe.
Well, like I said, if I get mercy ruled, I get mercy ruled. I don't care.
Now batting, right fielder Victor Scott.
But you see why I don't play ranked seasons often. Because it's stuff like this.
Now batting, the center fielder Luis Roberts.
That's an F.
Oh, he could have scored and I wouldn't have known. Or I wasn't paying attention. I completely zoned out.
24, Joey
Should have just kept
Gallo.
going.
Now batting, catcher Mike Piazza.
It's not the sweat so much as it's the frustration of going up against other people, and other people use pitchers like Nolan Ryan and Roger Clemens and just keep abusing the fastball, and it makes it not fun. Like, fine, it works for them, but I couldn't do that.
Count's full.
Well, they can now get a head start, so...
No, he's safe.
I think my opponent may be trying to mercy rule me here. Yep, and it's guys like Nolan Ryan who have it.
The batter number 2, second baseman Brian Dozier.
That's a ball. 1-0. Here. 1-1. Drag 2.
Strike 3, sit down. Maybe my opponent didn't want to mercy rule me. I don't know why. That would have been an easy win right there.
The designated hitter, Cameron Meisner.
Maybe he wants to get more parallel XP with
0-1.
Nolan Ryan.
2. 0-2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jay Wood.
Hey ha. 0-1. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. That missed, that's a ball.
10 runs, yep. And he stopped short of it,
Did he go?
which I was surprised by.
Hey, 3.
Now batting,
He could have won it.
first baseman, Gil Hodges.
And there's not a stat mission for innings pitched, so I really don't understand it. Right. But he could have scored 10 runs in that top of the 7th, because he only scored 9. So if he had scored the 10th run, he would have me.
1-2.
So this game could have been over already.
2-2. Hit 3.
See? All he had to do was just try. All he had to do, score that 10th run. He would have won this game.
Leading off for the
Telling you,
United
I think
States,
he wants to
the
get
shortstop,
parallel XP with
Austin
Nolan Ryan because he
Smith.
knows he can.
Hit. Right 2. No balls. 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1-2. That's a ball.
What, is that some sort of pity thing?
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos.
So I'll get strikeouts, that's it?
Hoo-yah! One ball, 1 strike.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeehaw! 0-1. Hey! Hey!
Strike 3, sit out. Well, I guess I'm getting strikeouts then, because my opponent's just going to let me have them. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to try. But right now, I have no hits. This is a perfect game by Nolan Ryan
No
right
balls,
now.
1 strike.
Well, then it's up to me to make sure he doesn't get it.
Now
I need to get a base hit.
Babe Ruth.
Because if you're going online and if you
1-0.
are looking for perfect games,
Foul ball.
that was by far the closest I've gotten.
Hit run.
He's in the
1-2.
yellow
Count.
right now. So the PCI is getting bigger, but
D-Rag.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
there we go. No more perfect game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. Now pitching, Camilo.
Well, I guess he didn't want the parallel XP with Nolan Ryan because he would have let him finish out the game.
0-2. Hey.
Now it doesn't matter. The mercy rule does not matter.
Now pitching, Jimmy Garcia.
So he can mercy rule me and it won't matter. He's going to be safe anyway.
Now batting, catcher Mike. Piazza.
He's out. Ho!
The left fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
Hut! Hey! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit out. All right. Only one more half inning, and then we're done with this mess. Honestly, I don't even want to play another game after this. I don't have time, but I'm not going to go play the event.
No, that's inside. He's out.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie.
So I think I'll just open some packs, and maybe the game will feel so bad for me, they'll give me Aaron Judge or Jose Ramirez. One of those guys would be great.
He's out.
Preferably Judge, but I doubt it.
That's a ball. That's inside. Right 2. 1-2's the count.
All right, GG's to my opponent. Clearly the better player. I had no business being up in his league. Yeah, 2 strikeouts. That's all I got. Well, with Catfish Hunter. Yeah, and Trine got me 1 hit. 1. Great. Just so want to be done with this program. Like, that's about it. I just got 1 more total base. That's it. I'm going to go open up some packs. Maybe a diamond will cheer me up. Oops. My bad. Right? Come on, game. You literally just watched me barely get a hit to avoid a perfect game. The least you could do is at least give me a diamond so I can be cheered up. The Phillies icon, that's the diamond I got. I asked for a diamond, that's the kind of I get. Well, let's see how many packs I can go through before I gotta sign off here. Maybe I can get down to 50. Nope. Yeah, I'll definitely sell that. It's fine. Yeah, I'll sell that. Javier Baez. Dang, really? I'm not gonna get any diamonds. Yeah, I'll just get down to 50 packs and then I'll call it a stream. Now, if I do that, I'm gonna lose money. So I'm gonna make way less stubs than if I quick sold them. All right, Peach, go enjoy your dinner. Yeah, like I said, I'm just about done here. I'm just going through packs, hoping that I can get one more diamond to kind of end this stream on a high note. Because right now it's pretty low. That's fine. It's a free agent card anyway. Alright, last pack. Now I'm signing off. Nothing! Hooray! Pretty much summarizes this whole stream up. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So this was horrible. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a worse way to start off the grind for the multiplayer program. It was terrible. You know, yeah, we got the co-op win with Gamer, which was nice, but not a lot of offense in that. In fact, I think the most offense I had was when I played at Polo Grounds and I scored 3 runs and I lost that game. So, and even the one win that I did get in solo ranked just ended up being a quit and the guy was beating me anyway. So, I hope I could do better tomorrow. I really do. If I don't do better tomorrow, this is going to be a long, long, long grind of the multiplayer program. So I will see you all tomorrow, Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.